Welcome to grammar school. We correct your life, not your words. Karen screaming at the sidewalk, drunks doing zigzags on the curb. Never bring a date to a roadside debate. Not cool to drive straight through a parade. No sex, no smoke on that court Zoom, fool. Jesus fell, bounced back, now he's watching you. Ready to cover up the Florida man. Tinder date sees it all. Grammar school, we put you back.
And it's hot.
Choices on the big screen.
Took it. I'm kind of on time. Is Mark still streaming? Is Marky Mark still streaming? Hey, Rusty, thanks for the 5 months. Good to see you, by the way. Good to see you. Adam, hopefully you got that song stuck out of your head. Good news on the song is that I can't play it anymore. So I got to come up with another option. Crap, where are all my videos? All my videos. I mean, this time I was tardy by like seconds. That's pretty good. Plus, I made no promises on the title. I got to go update some thumbnails and some titles, by the way. That's for sure. Oh, shit. My headphones are dying. Man, just when I thought I was going to have zero tech issues. Where the hell are all my videos? I think we might have a problem here. All right. I'm going to rip some court then, I guess, until I figure that out. It's pretty funny. The reason I say go on, I don't know if I said TikTok or Instagram, but they make a lot of funny videos from that song. None of which I could find on YouTube. And what the hell is this video? Did I just download a video? Oh, what's today? Today's the 1st. Okay. How you guys doing? By the way, let me go see. Let's see. 16 people in here. Let's see. Live. Is Mark streaming? Let's see. No, maybe. I don't know. Oh shit, everybody's showing up now. Well, hey, thank you guys if you joined me on Saturday. I finally got to play the movie that I've been talking about. I think I'll do that again, switch up the movie, see how it goes. Oh, wait, shit. Here's a video that I thought I lost. Hang on. Okay. This is why I'm always late. Oh, forget to download stuff. Today is Monday. Nobody. Just me whistling in the dark. All right. I'm going to play a throwback too. Oh, shit. Where's the videos? Hold on. Oh, God. Some court. And then drunk girl. Drunk lady, I should say. All right, you guys want me to start with court? Or I think I've got 2 soft sits. I'm totally ripping these from other channels, by the way. Mainly because I haven't found... All the body cam stuff that keeps popping up on my feed is old. Or, and by old, I mean it's new, but it's being reproduced by other channels. Oh, here's a good one. Hold on. I think I got 3 new ones. Apparently I live in a soft sit hotspot. Of course, I've probably said that before. So the Colorado courts are blowing up with soft sits. And then we've got Tennessee. Tennessee and Colorado are going, let's just do some court. Maybe. Oh, hold on. Let me pull the channel. Because I'm stealing this one, and I don't often do this. It's called Courtroom Vision. Courtroom Vision. So check out here. You know what? Let me go to their channel real quick. Courtroom Vision. Oh, might as well subscribe while I'm here. They have 22 videos and 1,000 subs. And oh shit. Hold on. God, how do I share a channel? There we go. I'm breaking shit again. Wait till my headphones die. I got a feeling this channel is not based out of the US. I promise it's the correct link. Okay, Sob say it. We got one in Colorado, one in Tennessee.
Room is about to get very complicated. A defendant fires his own public defender, then claims his rights are being violated while still refusing help. And just when you think it couldn't get stranger, another defendant steps in.
By the way, this one is extremely irritating, and I don't think it's just because of the soft sit. I think the judge just feeds into it way, way, way too long.
And claiming he's not even legally the person named in court. Yeah, this is one of those cases where legal theory collides head on.
Yeah. But I got a feeling he did what I'm doing to him right now. We'll see.
On with courtroom reality. The big question is, are these defendants standing up for their rights or completely sabotaging their own defense? Let's break it down.
All right, we can go ahead and call Mr. Smith's matter if the parties want. That is 25T435.
It's the straw man.
Mr. Smith appears before the court pro se, meaning without an attorney. The last time that we were present, Mr. Smith had sought to relieve court-appointed counsel of her services and did not request new court-appointed counsel, thereby electing to proceed pro se. Mr. Smith, how would you like to proceed in your case?
I filed a motion just this morning.
Let's pause right here because this is where things start to unravel legally. Mr. Smith is claiming violations of his 5th and 14th Amendment rights, specifically due process and access to counsel. But here's the catch. He already had a court-appointed attorney and chose to dismiss her. In the eyes of the court, that changes everything. Judges are extremely careful with constitutional claims, and if you voluntarily give up legal representation, it becomes much harder to argue your rights were denied. So now the judge is trying to figure out, is this a real constitutional issue or a misunderstanding of how the system works? What do you think? Should the court still entertain his argument?
No.
I'm not sure if
It hasn't been filed with the court yet, meaning they haven't uploaded it yet.
Yeah, I hand delivered it just this morning.
All right, so we're looking to schedule a motions hearing.
Yes.
And what type of motion to put the people on notice?
Dismissal.
I gotta do some work too.
On what grounds?
Violation of constitutional rights.
All right,
Yep.
so a constitutional-based motion. Are you alleging a violation of a particular section? Or are you alleging that the statute itself is unconstitutional?
It's predominantly the 5th Amendment, 14th Amendment,
Yep.
in regards to legal counsel and due process.
In regards to legal counsel, you fired your attorney at your last appearance. You haven't sought appointment of a new attorney. In what way have your rights been violated there?
Well, on September 30th, when I was summoned to court on the court's docket to
Mention that.
courtroom 103, I went over the building and was unable to find it until I finally intrigued with the guards who pointed me in the direction of the clerk's office. With that being on the docket
Guarantee it's either black, white, or brown.
as a courtroom, and the possible consequences of failure to appear that comes with more fees, fines, and possible jail time. I'm not sure why that's in the clerk's office where I was isolated behind closed doors without that legal counsel, which was before. Mhm.
So in that instance, you're referring to a different case, not this case, 25R549. So nothing in relation to that case is going to be referenced in this case. To the extent that you're alleging other violations, though, we'll set your motion for a hearing. Keep in mind that motions deemed to be groundless, frivolous, vexatious, or otherwise contrary to law will not be heard. But I don't have a copy of the motion at this point, so I can't make that determination. We'll set it for a hearing on motions to the extent that any of it relates to this case, not some other case.
Um,
And let's get a date.
Your Honor, I do have paperwork that does say that that is for the 2025R000549.
Right, that's a separate case. This is 25T435.
Okay,
Infraction cases operate under a separate set of rules, and those do get heard for first appearance at the court clerk's office. The case that you're before the court on in this courtroom right now is that 25T435. So the charges that you have in this particular case are higher level allegations than what you would have been initially for a first appearance authorized to appear in room 103 for the basis of, not the number 4. So again, we won't be hearing any contentions in relation to anything about the infraction case. I'll let you know as well that people are not entitled to have court-appointed counsel in infraction cases. But again, that's separate and apart from you're entitled to have hired attorneys, but the legislature does not authorize public defender or court-appointed counsel or similar to appear on those. And in addition, the district attorney's office doesn't appear on those cases either. All right, for a hearing on motions in this case, I can set a motions hearing on April 1st at 1:30. Can the parties accept that?
That was April 1st.
April 1st,
Yes, ma'am.
1:30,
Yes, ma'am. That is fine. At 1:30.
correct. As it relates to this case, Mr. Smith, again, 25T435, we had some of this conversation last week. I just want to make sure to clarify on the record when the people are present that you are electing to proceed to a motions hearing and moving forward in this case by representing yourself. Is that correct?
I'm still in the midst of studying and
Yeah.
trying to understand my own rights. So it's a challenge. It definitely is. I'm not going to lie about that. So the representing myself is still,
All right. So what I take from this guy is that he doesn't like the court-appointed attorney, regardless of who that attorney might be, right? So if Judge or Magistrate Alexandra Roback, I'm guessing, gives him a different lawyer, I got a feeling he's not going to like who it is no matter what. So he's going lawyer to lawyer saying, hey, I'm entitled to a free lawyer. I don't want the one the court's giving me. Can you be my lawyer for something stupid? That's what I think he's doing.
I'm pending it in my stance of everything. Just because I'm in a financial hardship, so finding a free attorney to take the place of a public defender it's almost impossible.
Mr. Smith, I want to reiterate that the last time that we were here, you elected to essentially fire court-appointed counsel and proceed by representing yourself. Is that correct?
That was because I was under the impression that she was unable to defend me.
Unable to ethically file the motion that you sought her to file. Is that correct? According to her.
According to her, yeah, I'm sure.
And you did not seek an alternative defense counsel to be appointed to you. You elected to proceed without the benefit of an attorney at that time. That doesn't mean that you waive your right forever if you can find an attorney, but you were not requesting alternative defense counsel to be appointed to represent you, correct?
No, Your Honor, not from the courts.
And is
Right.
anybody forcing you to decide to, at this point, represent yourself?
I feel more pressured into it, yes, Your Honor,
In what way?
because I don't have the defense of a public defender.
You had one, you fired her. So in what way are you being forced to do this?
I didn't necessarily fire her, Your Honor. When she refused to even hear me out when I mentioned a few words, that's not, in my understanding, it's not firing her.
We
I
had
was
a
pretty
pretty
shut down.
lengthy hearing on the last court appearance, Mr. Smith. Do you recall that hearing on the 9th of January?
Yes, Your Honor.
At that time, you no longer wish to have the services of the public defender, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And you did not seek appointment of alternative defense counsel, is that
What's up,
correct?
babe?
Not from the courts, Your Honor.
So that's correct, yes?
Yes, Your Honor.
And did anybody force you to do that?
No, Your Honor. I still feel pressured into it, though.
In what way do you feel pressured?
Your Honor, I was under the understanding that I have the right to an attorney, and if I cannot afford one, then one will be
Neighbor.
provided for me.
One was provided for you, correct?
Provided for me in the stance that she would not defend me.
And you did not request alternative defense counsel to be appointed to represent you.
They're gonna have this conversation in circles the entire freaking time. Your lawyer won't file the freaking motion that has nothing to do with actual law, and you don't like her.
Correct?
Not from the courts, no.
So nobody forced you to make that
Exactly.
decision, is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
Was that your own choice?
Under coercion, yes, Your Honor.
Who coerced you?
Who coerced you?
The pressure from representing myself in this.
Holy shit, you guys! I found a court case where somebody got it dismissed based on coercion. Oh, let me go find it. It might have been a. Let me see if I can find that one. It was actually pretty good.
I was under the impression that's what you guys were telling me, was since the public defender would not defend me, my only option was to seek my attorney on my own cost.
Might have been
and
Zach.
time and effort, or represent myself.
Did you ask for court-appointed counsel, alternative defense counsel?
No, Your Honor.
Are you asking for that now?
No, Your Honor.
Is anybody forcing you to make that decision?
No, Your Honor.
Is it your own voluntary choice?
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you under the influence of any drugs, alcohol, intoxicants, or prescriptions that affect that decision?
No, Your Honor.
Crayons.
Do you understand that you're going to be held to the same legal standard as a licensed attorney?
I'm still under study and research and education of myself.
Do you understand that you're going to be held to the same standard as a licensed attorney?
To an extent, yes.
I'm telling you, you're going to be held to the same standard as a licensed attorney. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor. Do I need to?
I'm not asking if you understand all of the things that licensed attorneys have had to go through in order to be licensed. I'm asking you whether or not you understand that the standard that you will be held to is that of an attorney.
I understand that part, Your Honor. I just don't understand the standards that they are functioning and operating by.
And nonetheless, you're not asking for alternative defense counsel to represent you. Is that correct?
Not from the courts, Your Honor. I have trust issues now.
All right. So you are not seeking to have an attorney represent you, someone who has been trained in this field and is licensed to practice law in the state of Colorado. Correct?
On my own accord and effort and time, I am seeking. So
And you retain that right always, but you're not asking the court to appoint someone else
no, Your
for
Honor.
you. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And do you understand that the top charge against you is failure to display proof of insurance, which is a class 1 traffic offense? You could be sentenced to up to 1 year in the county jail if convicted, or you could receive a fine of up to $1,000 or both. And that one is a 4-point offense. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And nonetheless, you're seeking to move forward, at least at this point, without an attorney to represent you.
At this point, yes, Your Honor. I'm still seeking on my own accord.
But you have filed a motion and you're asking the court to set a motions hearing and you don't have an
Madam.
attorney. So I want to make sure that you are validly waiving your right to counsel before I set this hearing.
I'm under the impression that you're telling me that I still have the right to seek an attorney on my own.
You do, but by filing this motion and asking for the hearing to be set when you don't have an attorney, then
I wonder if that's the a-hole that hit and ran my car.
we need to talk about the waiver. It's not binding. You can change your mind. You can hire an attorney. However, at this point, asking to move forward without the benefit of an attorney and asking to set court time aside for a motions hearing does require a waiver of counsel if that is how you want to proceed.
I was not under that understanding at all. No one's here to advocate me as far as legal representation to,
So what would you like to do, Mr. Smith?
I'd like to move forward with the motion.
You want to move forward with the motion?
Yes, Your Honor.
Despite not having counsel?
Yes, Your Honor.
And again, just to confirm, is anybody forcing you to do that?
No, Your Honor.
And you understand the rights that you have. You were appointed an attorney, you relieved that attorney of her services, and you did not request new court-appointed counsel, correct?
To an extent, yes.
To what extent? It's a yes.
To my understanding that the public defender denied me, I didn't deny her.
She is no longer representing you, and you have not requested new
I do
counsel
understand that,
from
Your
the
Honor.
court, correct?
I do understand that, but I was not the one to initiate the denial.
And you did not request new counsel, which you
Correct.
could have, correct?
I'm seeking on my own accord, Your Honor.
All right. I do
Damn.
find a knowing, voluntary, and intelligent waiver of counsel. Certainly, Mr. Smith understands the rights that he has to be represented by an attorney. He was
This is the moment that really matters. The judge has officially determined that Mr. Smith is knowingly and voluntarily waiving his right to counsel. That's a huge legal milestone. From this point forward, he's on his own. And here's the reality. The court will hold him to the same standard as a licensed attorney. That means no leniency for lack of legal knowledge. And considering he's already shown confusion about procedure
Yeah,
and
that never
constitutional
happens.
arguments, this could seriously backfire. Self-representation might feel empowering, but in a courtroom, it's often one of the riskiest moves a defendant can make. Would you ever take that risk?
appointed an attorney. He did not ask for a new attorney when the services of the public
Yep.
defender were terminated. You retain the right to hire an attorney at your own expense and on your own behalf if you wish, or seek alternative defense counsel. You are not doing so. So at this point, I do find that knowing, voluntary, and intelligent waiver of counsel. We'll schedule a motions hearing on your motion on April 1st at 1:30. Keep in mind that the court cannot accept a letter from someone who is not here to testify or something similar. So if you're seeking to utilize the subpoena power of the state to obtain the appearance at trial of a witness who you may wish to have testify on your behalf, then you can go down to the court clerk's office and have subpoenas issued. And I believe that we already discussed how to get discovery. Is that correct?
Yes, Your Honor, I was provided that.
All right. So I'll note Mr. Smith believes that he has been provided discovery. I would encourage you, you're not required to speak with the district attorney about the facts of the case, but if you periodically want to inquire of their office whether or not any additional discovery has been provided in your case to make sure that there's that free flow of information, I would encourage you to do so. Anything further for Mr. Smith at this time?
Not from the people, Judge.
And Mr. Smith, is there anything further at this time?
No, Your Honor.
All right, so we're going to set that motions hearing as I've stated, and I'll encourage you to be prepared to proceed to the motions hearing. Anything further?
No, Your Honor.
Anything further, Mr.
No,
Smith?
Your Honor.
All right, and I just want to remind you that any allegations brought up in the motion that you filed in 25T435 that relate to the infraction case, which was that 25R 549, any of those issues will not be heard. Any rights that you may have from that case are separate and apart from anything in relation to this case. All right, we'll see you on April 1st.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, so apparently she is a judge or magistrate in Fremont County, Colorado, which is, excuse me, there's nothing there. There's a gigantic federal prison. There's a whole bunch of driving space. Population of 50,000. So she's basically directly west of me by like an hour or two.
Indiana versus Bo Matlin.
Do you see the? All right, nothing against the channel. I really appreciate this channel. Let me steal their video for a minute. But you see how blurry it is? You get the weird feeling that somebody's trying hard to scrub a watermark.
2602 CM 250. It is separate initial hearing. This is a recall, Your Honor.
Sorry about that. No, exactly. It's about the rights, your rights. I know my rights. I don't need an attorney. Thank you.
Right, Ms. Matlin, you are here today for an initial hearing. Tender to the court is, has been filed, notice living man declaration of status. Those are signed by you and have been entered. There's also an affidavit of truth that is unsigned. And so anyway, we're here for an initial hearing and to make sure that you understand your charges. What is your date of birth?
I do not understand. I am here on a special appearance of Thomas Maitland in all caps letters on special appearance of the case number of 46D04-2602-CM-0250.
Correct. But I need to tell you what you're charged with in this case. So first of all, how old are you?
I'm 29.
All right. And what's your birthday?
You guys should already know that, correct, or no?
No, I don't.
Yeah, I mean, there's only a couple of people that are streaming Colorado, and one of them's Skeptic, and I can't stream Colorado because I'm in their jurisdiction, but there's got to be a reason this is so blurry. On top of the Zoom part,
I don't know what your
I don't
birthday is.
understand. I don't understand.
I just need you to tell me,
Here's the
court.
problem. If we don't know who you are, there'll be a warrant issued for your arrest. So we're trying to get past that level.
Okay.
Okay, so state,
Then you didn't get these papers. I'm gonna give them to you.
okay, so let's back up. My job is to make sure you understand what you're charged with. I have what you filed, and that's made a matter of record. What is your date of birth? Well, you know what? Let me see here.
I'm.
Okay, hold on. I do have it. Is your birth date 9/6 and you're 29 years old? Is that correct?
That is my living man. Yes, that's when I was born, but not this all caps name that's on the docket that you sent me papers for.
Okay, yeah, so
Special
your correct name is, I had that right here too. Well, you signed it, Bo Matlin, what you entered into the court.
Yeah, but not in all caps.
Okay, all right, that's noted for the record. We have an address of 1 Michigan, and is that where you live?
I do not.
Okay, where do you
That's-
live?
That's me, my person, not this all caps name.
Okay, I understand that. We made a record of that, so that's not a problem.
Okay,
But what I need to know is if that's where you live in Galene, 110 Eastern.
No,
That's not where you live?
that's where the physical man lives, not the all caps name.
oh, we got a straw man defense. I haven't seen a straw man defense in a while.
Okay, the wall caps name I've taken care of.
Okay.
Right, I understand your concern with that, taken care of, that's, well, that's noted for the record, that that's not the way your name is. But what I need to know is what your address, so that you can be properly notified of things that are going on in this court. So what is your address? Is that where,
Your Honor,
you
Your
live?
Honor and the prosecutor have taken an oath of office, correct?
Okay, this is not your time to ask, sir. Okay, so we have to make sure that we go through the right procedure. You filed all that, so I understand where you're coming from, so to speak. But what I need to do, I have a job, and I would be not upholding my job and what I am sworn to do if I did not inform you of these things. So I need to know if you live at 1 Michigan.
That
Okay.
the living man does, not.
Okay, the
not
living
all
man lives
caps.
there, correct?
Not the all caps, there's two different.
Right, no, the living man lives there in
There's two
Galene,
different
correct?
people.
At that address?
I don't understand.
All right, when you go home tonight, where are you gonna sleep?
In
Are you
my-
gonna sleep at this address, 1 in Galene, Michigan?
That's where I reside, but that's not where
Right.
this corporation of my all caps name is.
Okay, so we've got that's where you live, so to speak. Then I also need to make sure that you understand your constitutional rights. So do you know what your constitutional rights are as a defendant in this court?
Yeah.
Everyone, the Constitution gives you certain rights that have to be followed, as a defendant here. So do you know what your constitutional rights are?
Yeah, I state on record my constitutional law, section
Found
39329
it.
is
Found it.
Chicago Motor Coach versus Chicago Lagar, Chicago versus Chicago. Lagar
Lagar versus Chicago. By the way, this is from a Tennessee court.
versus Chicago. 29NE934.
Okay, that obviously is not a case that would be applicable here because this is Indiana, but I need to make sure that you understand that you have the right to an assistance of a lawyer if you want one. If you intend to hire one, you have to do within 10 days. And if any deadlines are missed or legal issues or defenses that could have been raised could be waived or given up. If you're unable to afford a lawyer, the court will appoint one for you. You have the right to a speedy and public trial to the judge or a jury. And if you want a jury trial, there has to be a written demand with the court 10 or more days before the trial date. You have the right to require the state to prove the elements of the charge against you beyond a reasonable doubt at a trial in order to obtain a You have the right to hear and cross-examine all witnesses appearing against you. You have the right to require witnesses to be present at any hearing or trial to testify on your behalf. And the court would assist you in that right by issuing subpoenas. You have the right to remain silent. You cannot be compelled to make any statement or testify against yourself at any hearing or trial. Anything you do say could be used against you. You have the right to be tried in the county in which this offense allegedly occurred. You have the right to appeal to a higher court if convicted. You have the right to demand the nature and cause of accusation against you and to have a copy of the information. If you plead guilty, you would give up those rights. Now, I'm not going to ask you if you agree with those things. I'm going to ask you if you understand what it is that I just read.
I do not understand.
Okay, what don't you understand? That was wrong.
Well, I mean, I just stated where I stand.
Understand, but
Understand.
okay, those are your rights under the Constitution of the United States of America, as well as the Constitution of the state of Indiana.
Hey, let me know if you get an echo. I have my headphones died, so I just want to make sure the mic doesn't pick up the video too.
I am not going to ask you if you agree to them. I'm not going to ask you if you think they apply to you. I just want to make sure you understand those are your rights, if you choose to accept them or not. Those are your rights in this country, in this state. Do you understand that?
I do not understand.
We'll make for the record that you don't understand that. Also, that those rights have been read out in court, and so that you have been apprised of them. So state, could you tell the defendant what he's charged with and what the possible penalties are?
Your Honor, he is charged by way of information that alleges that on January 31, 2026, in LaPorte County, state of Indiana, the defendant unlawfully, knowingly, or intentionally operated a motor vehicle upon a highway, a Ford Ranger with Michigan license plates D as in David, P as in Peter, T as in Tom, 9082, having never received a valid operator's license and not being exempt from those requirements under section 9-1-4-27. That is a Class C misdemeanor. A Class C misdemeanor is 60 days in the LaPorte County Jail and a $500 fine.
All right, so Mr. Maitland, again, I'm not going to ask you if you agree with that or if you think you're subject to that law, which of course we've established that you are, but you understand what the state is saying that you did that's against the law. Do you understand what that is that they're saying, that you hadn't ever received a license?
I mean, he stated a statute. That's not law. That's not constitutional law. You just asked me if I understand my constitution.
He's actually 100% correct. Statutes are not laws. Statutes are laws, though.
My constitutional law, and I do understand my constitutional law, and what he stated is a statute that doesn't apply.
Okay, so let me stop you there. So the statutes are pursuant to the Constitution. We can have no statute that violates the Constitution of the United States or the state of Indiana. So you can make your arguments on the law. All I need to know is if you understand what the prosecutor said.
I do not. I mean, I do not understand.
Okay, so what the prosecutor did, the prosecutor read to you what they have charged you with, the state of Indiana, what they charged you with, and what the penalty could be. for you.
Yes, ma'am.
So we're gonna make a record that that was read clearly out to you and as the charge and the possible penalties. So that that has
You've
been
reached
done
your limit on
on
talking.
the
Shut
record.
the
I'm
fuck
gonna enter
up.
a preliminary plea of not guilty for you. And are you going to hire a lawyer, represent yourself, or ask for the public defender?
I'm gonna represent myself.
Okay, all right, we'll make a record of that. I do need to tell you, however, you have the constitutional rights to represent yourself in this court. However, you will be going against the state, and they are attorneys who are licensed, who are very experienced, who understand the law backwards and forwards. I just need to make sure that you've heard me say that and that you understand that. But it is your right to represent yourself. So we'll make a record of that. And we're gonna reset your case to as given about.
I have a record to show that I don't understand the statutes that the state is putting upon me, and I don't understand where the constitutional law is coming from, because I'm stating the constitutional law, and you swore under an oath of office, and so did the prosecutor.
Close down.
So if you guys don't want to stand the oath of office, then we'll have to proceed from there.
Okay, all right, understood. Your next court date?
I think Jeanette's doing the thing again where she's behind in the stream.
I just gave them a form to self-represent, just
Thanks so much for the 6 months, man. It's good to see you, by the way.
so you
Okay, all right, so we got a form there, so you know what you need to do as a self-rep to represent yourself. And our next court date is
March 25th at 12:45.
March 25th at 12:45.
Thank you.
What we just witnessed are two very different but equally risky approaches.
Blah 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 blah. You know, when I watched that video earlier, god dang. When I watched that earlier, I was multitasking. I didn't realize how blurry it was. I think I was listening to it more than I was watching it. It was tough to listen to. I just found somebody sent me a random ass soft sit, and I haven't seen it, but it's on a freaking Reddit thread, and I don't know how to download it. So we're gonna try something and see if this works. Jeanette, thank you so much for the 5 months. Did I just say that? Shit, whatever. I'm tired. It's good to see you, Jeanette. If you're behind in the video, you probably won't see this for a little while, though. All right, let's see. Let's see if this works. I don't even know if this is any good. Oh. All right, let's find out. Apparently, it comes to Reddit via live leak. And this one also looks freaking blurry. I don't make fun of you. You commented on the volume needs to be on. You commented on the clip. So there you're talking about the bush clip. The hedge clip.
What's your first and last name?
I don't have a last name.
You don't have
It,
a last
it
No.
pretty much rots the second it goes on.
I don't have a first name either. I've got a name. My name is Robert. You can call me Robert.
Oh, wow.
I'm not a person. See, you deal here with Admiralty Maritime Jurisdiction, which deals with persons, which I am not.
What are you?
I'm a man.
You're human?
I'm a man, yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
No.
You're not a U.S.
I
citizen.
was not born in Washington, D.C. or any territory of the under federal jurisdiction, so no, I'm not a U.S.
Were
citizen.
you born in the United States of America? And
Oh.
I was born
okay.
in America. Yes, I'm a state citizen of one of the several states.
There's more than 7.
One of the several?
Which state?
Idaho?
Idaho. Can I see your Idaho state license?
No, I don't have one.
You don't have one?
My person does, but I don't. And I don't wish to create joinder with you.
Create joinder. According to Reddit, this is soft sit. Which definitely soft sit.
And if you wanted to...
Can I get your name, please? E. Smith, thank you.
I've
Are
never
you a
seen
bailiff
it.
or are you a prosecutor? Oh, you're probably a bailiff. You got the air thing in, huh?
I know.
Nobody wants to join her with you. I'm not from Washington, D.C. The guy's got a killer mustache.
Come on in, folks. Are you here for 8:30?
Yes.
Okay.
Donna, we played the movie. We played it on Saturday. Just throwing it out there.
We're not starting up yet, but you can have a seat on the bench here. If you're fine. If anyone can kind of speak up and get a seat.
I'm gonna go in and speak with the prosecutor.
Excuse
me.
Excuse
me. You're blocking my freedom of movement.
I am.
All right. Well, P. Barnes, you just admitted to me that you're violating my rights.
No, I'm not. You can't.
You know what? I think I have seen this. He gets tased, doesn't he? I feel like he's going to get tased.
Can't come in with the camera.
Well, you're violating my rights. And this is also freedom of the press.
From behind you.
This is also freedom of the press. I mean, I don't know what the hell law book you're reading, man, but it doesn't apply to me.
You leave the camera with your mother outside the courtroom and you can come in.
You are not God. You have no jurisdiction over me.
God's not worried about cameras, sir. I am.
All right. Well, why are you worried about cameras? Because you want to do something
Against the
wrong?
rules.
Because you want to do something wrong? Because if it's against the rules, that means it's because somebody intends on wrong.
Do you think he bought that shirt himself or it was a gift?
Somebody else because they're afraid of being held accountable. P. Barnes.
It's a nice speech, but you're still not coming in.
Whoa.
Shit. I was gonna hold off, but since the name plays. P. Barnes Memorial Statue Fund. Thanks so much for the super chat, Legal Fiction. Stuart. By the way, I didn't mean to say statute. I'm just kidding. Oh yeah. Thanks again, man.
I mean, I don't have to go in because you can't even issue a warrant for me.
You might as well leave.
Well, no, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to speak with the
You
prosecutor.
can go in there without the camera.
Well, please step aside. I'm going in.
No, you're not going in.
Don't touch me.
You're not going in, sir.
Let the record show that you just battered me.
Step back.
And you're using. Stop, please. I'm not doing anything wrong. Hey, you know what? You guys are really overstepping your bounds right now. Put the cuss on. What are you arresting me for?
That's a pretty good one. I have seen that. Step back, click. You don't mess with the bailiffs. You don't mess with the judge's army. Oh, dude, Reddit is just amazing lately. Even though I know that's old. Yeah, I didn't recognize it until I saw the suits. I saw the suits. I was like, oh, I remember this guy tasing somebody. P. Barnes, a federal marshal. So it's a federal court, I'm guessing. Nice. What an idiot. Yeah. No. Well, you could yell loud enough. I hope they're not real beavers. I hope they're not real. Oh, God. Okay, I played this on Saturday, but it's too good to not play it again.
This episode of Tweaker Geographic. Researchers believe this to be the off-brand version of Trevor from Grand Theft Auto 5. This species is only one traffic stop away from controlled substance possession charges, 3 felonies, and a mandatory Baker Act.
Just let that soak in for a minute. Looks supportive at least. Speaking of being supportive, wait till you see the daughter in this one.
Can you guys please move your car?
The blue one from the parking space.
Why?
You see how you're parked?
I'm not taking your spot, am I?
You're over the line. If you want to fix your car, so make sure nobody touches
You're not
it.
the police to
No,
come and
here's
tell
the
me
police.
nothing. You're the police?
No, here is the police.
All right, so apparently this guy's had issues with this neighbor before. They're not too friendly with each other. I think this comes from the Karen channel, Karen Lives Matter, I think.
They already made their report.
Oh, okay. I have permission from a neighbor to
No,
park.
no.
But let me ask you a question before we get there. If I'm a female and I wear a bra, I wear it under the shirt, correct? I know it sounds like a stupid question, but I would wear it under a shirt, correct? Question mark.
My
it's not
spot.
up by state.
My spot. My
Your
spot is
Where's
here.
your spot?
Right here. You're parked over the line.
Oh yeah, that was a man. Usually.
I've made it.
Yes.
It's my error.
Just
Do
fix
you-
it.
do
That's
you-
it.
no,
I don't need to
do
talk to you.
admit
I don't
your
need to.
error?
I don't
No,
need to talk
but
to you.
are jerk.
I don't need to talk to you. Just move your car and be done.
Here's what happened last time.
And that's why I'm asking. Here's what happened last time.
You've been told.
I've been told.
You have been.
I have been.
All right, that's it.
Mind your own goddamn business.
All right, Karen.
Because you've never had a decent conversation with me.
I never had her.
Every time
You had no clue. I lived here for years. What notes? What notes? I don't know you. You just show up here and run your mouth. No clue. You have a problem? Go knock on my door. I'll deal with you. I deal with all the neighbors. I talk with everybody. I handle the same thing. I'm on notice.
Oh, shiver my timbers! Shut up, man!
Oh my God.
Yeah, I know I played one on Saturday for sure. But yeah. Let me go I'll go back and make sure I didn't miss any.
Move your car and be done with it. Move your car and be done. Oh my God, I'm terrified. Oh my God, then great. Move your car. That's all nobody's asking you, Karen.
One time.
Wow.
I made a mistake.
Phenomenal. Congratulations. Just fix it. Nobody cares about your speech. Nobody cares about your speech. Nobody cares about. If you wouldn't park like a moron, maybe your car wouldn't be scratched. Okay. All right. Great. Abuser. Abuser. That's where you're at. I'm a what? Yeah. Yeah. Go back, run.
A few moments later.
I'm a what?
Nuts!
She's fun. She's popular. Yeah, he's a little bit of a Karen himself, but I get the feeling they've had some issues. He probably parks right next to her too. Dude, don't eat beavers. Well, let me amend that. Don't eat. You know what I mean. Where is it? Where's the beaver? He does have horrible posture. Yeah, and I'm assuming he parks right next to her. Yes. These nuts. I dropped my kid off daycare today. First thing he said was "D's nuts." I was so proud of him. Yeah, and that's what I'm thinking too. I'm like, how is this guy still holding on? How is this guy still holding on? All right, let me see if I have it. I almost missed that one. Dude, I still haven't shown the wife that one. That video is messed up. I still have it on the computer though. Oh, come on. Where's the... Oh, gets it. Oh, you know what? Oh, geez, where the heck is the freaking beaver video? See, yeah. Not when he's 3, he's not. Little hands. Little hand paws. The clip of the thing in the chair. The clip of the thing in the chair. Clip of the thing in the chair. This one? Is that one? That one? Oh, that one. I was like, the thing in the chair, the gratuitous beaver shot. Where the heck did I put it? I know it. Oh, there it is. It's from Naked Gun. No. Second one. Grammar school. The very long. Oh, man. All right. Let's see. Okay. I found the court video, the threat, duress, and coercion one. Oh, I don't go ice fishing, but if I did go ice fishing, this is exactly how I would do it. Life goals. Life goals. Oh, we're going to play a fun game of Guess the BAC. Now, this one's a bit of a throwback as well, but the BAC kind of blows my mind.
Okay. She did the same thing?
She took the same thing.
This one comes from Body Cam Edition.
What time was that at?
At the same time.
What time?
I don't know. Probably about the same time.
On July 1st, 2023, officers were dispatched to a 3-vehicle accident. Callers reported that a vehicle had struck 2 parked cars. Simultaneously, there was a pending DUI complaint, with 2 callers reporting that a black Honda Pilot was driving erratically, swerving, and nearly causing a head-on collision. Upon arrival, officers discovered that the same vehicle had indeed crashed into the 2 parked cars.
Hello. Who's driving this? Okay, just so you know, being audio being recorded. What happened?
I was coming around the corner and I hit the car. I don't know why I lost my job today.
Okay, would it surprise you to know that we got several complaints on your vehicle prior to this? I'm almost getting in a head-on wreck down here. You been drinking today at all or anything like that? No? Because right before the accident, someone said you almost got in a head-on wreck with them.
Yeah. Okay. He seems like he's messed up, right? He So his wife got in an accident. He drove to the site of the accident, but he's definitely not sober. He doesn't seem sober, at least.
Down over here.
Yeah,
Right
I
for
just
this
went to Shakey's and got pizza.
Got pizza.
Yeah.
So what happened down here? I guess with the other wreck, we almost took someone out head on.
I didn't take anyone head on.
And no alcohol, no drugs, no
No.
prescriptions, nothing like that.
No.
Okay, so you came around the corner heading this way.
Yes, I
Right.
came right down the road.
Donald?
This way.
Okay. You hit. Well, okay. You hit
hit
both
my
these
knee.
cars. I'll take your ID from you. You hit your knee. You want the fire department to come check you out?
No.
No. Okay, I'll take your registration and proof of insurance. You have it. And you were driving, correct? Okay. Anybody witnesses? You guys just all came out after the fact?
I came out.
I heard the noise.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do we know, are the car owners here?
Yeah.
Both of them? You're one? Okay, I'll need your license, registration, and insurance, okay? So you said you lost your job today? And you went to Shakey's?
Yeah, I just lost my job. I didn't want to work.
Okay.
I really didn't want to cook, so.
You work at Shakey's?
No, I work in a construction company.
Okay, you dropped your hat.
I just had my pamphlet out with my insurance.
Go ahead, take a look.
I should
Do you have any
all
medical conditions we should be worried about, or?
I have anxiety,
Anxiety?
panic attacks.
Okay. Well, don't just stay calm because you're doing good. You're doing well. Did you take medications for those?
No,
No?
I didn't.
You take any prescription medications?
No, not for anxiety or anything like that.
What do you take prescriptions for?
A bladder. I have overactive bladder.
Okay.
That I take.
But no, like pain medicines or
No.
marijuana like that. Okay. Were you the only one in the car at the time this happened?
Yeah, I was the only one.
Okay. You gave me your ID, but not your registration or insurance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go grab the other people's paperwork. I'll be back up with you while you're looking for that. Okay. Can I just get you to go stand back over here for me real quick, and I'll deal with her. Thanks, sir. So that's none of what I asked for.
Okay.
Right, and the registration and insurance. Yeah, we need all that. Did she call you to come from home then? Is that what happened?
No, we were on our way to work, and there was a cop in our front yard.
A cop in your front yard?
Yeah.
Huh.
It was weird, and he was on. He had his leash in his mouth, and he was walking through. He was thirsty. And he was walking through the yards, and I had given him some water, some hose water.
Right now?
Yeah. Yeah, he's a police dog.
Mm.
I
Point
mean,
225.
I don't know if you guys
First
are
guess.
lost for it or what.
You know, I have
If you want a piece of my paper in my car, I got my notebook.
I've got all the information. We're just waiting on her. Okay. All right. This is the husband that just showed up. He thinks there's a lost police dog in his yard. Okay. Which I don't understand that. So, but I asked you a question. How did you get here?
Well,
Because you said there was a police dog in your yard. Didn't answer my question of how you got here.
My wife went to work.
Yeah.
And when she went to work, she turned it off, and then she turned it on again, and she had to move it out of the way because we work at a construction company.
Right.
And so she tried to turn it off, and it didn't start. So we had to get down there and drag it with, the Traco. And
The car?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So Lisa, what happened when the cop? When the cop?
Evanson had you go over here for me. Let me deal with Lisa, and we'll get back to you.
What happened?
So earlier I lost my job today. I was upset. I didn't want to cook dinner. I thought I'd
And you
go
went
to
to
Shakey's
Yeah.
and get some dinner and come home.
Okay.
And that's when this happened.
It should be for both of them, but it's definitely be for both of them. But we're gonna go with her.
So I'm still, I got that part. We established that. I'm trying to figure out what happened at the other incident where you almost got in a head-on accident with somebody, and then how this one happened. Were you on your phone, or what happened?
I probably had I don't remember getting into a head-on collision with
Okay.
anybody. I had all my paperwork right here.
Okay.
With
You
my
can't
ID.
find
I
it?
was putting my money back in my wallet from Shakey's.
Yeah.
But I don't ever remember getting into a head-on collision with anybody. So.
All right. Would you be willing to do some voluntary field sobriety tests so we can rule impairment in or out? Is that something you'd be willing to do?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. And we're not going to look for anything anymore?
Okay, that's my AAA.
It's the most important thing is you want the insurance.
Okay.
So
yeah,
these people can
have
be made whole.
insurance. I can look it up on my phone too, because I do have my
Let's do that before we continue with that, okay? Then after, when we're multitasking, hopefully, the crash you had here, did you back away afterwards, or how did you get so far back from the other cars?
No, I was stuck right there. I tried to get out so I could get a hold of these people. I didn't leave. Yeah, I just
no,
tried
that's fair
to
enough.
so I could open the doors and figure out who.
Yeah, I just understand how we ended so far off the road here. It's not that much of a curve, right?
I'm sorry, I'm a
That's
nervous
okay.
wreck.
Let's calm down. We don't need to have a panic attack, right? Let's calm down. Everything's good. This is people's. That's not your car, man.
Your car is over there.
I sure as hell hope you didn't drive here, sir, because you're out of it.
No, I'm not out of it. No, I'm not.
Just hang tight over here. Okay, let's go up here, Lisa. Is that okay? I think we'll still come.
I was coming this way.
You coming? All right, come on up here for me. We're gonna use these people's driveway where it's flat and level, okay? Hopefully they're okay with that. So, I'm concerned for you, and I'm gonna be straight up with you. That's what I saw there. You're dragging your feet when you walk. You're having a hard time standing up. You're leaning into the car. The other caller that we had with you, I need you to be honest with me about. Yeah, okay, I'll catch you up. So apparently she got in, I think, 2 accidents. She got maybe one head on down the street, and then another one later, I think, and then a few calls on her for driving not so well. She said she lost her job today, and I think that's where we're at. About your alcohol consumption today.
Okay.
How much did you have?
I didn't drink it all. You could take any
Your
blood
speech
test.
then what's going on with you today? I need to figure out what's going on with you.
I lost my job and I'm a little distressed.
Okay. But that doesn't, you should still be able to operate a vehicle safely at that point and make good decisions, right?
Okay, yeah.
So it doesn't account for your lack of balance and things like that. So this is where honesty is going to come into account for you. So how much did you have to drink today?
I didn't have anything to drink.
So I'm going to have you do. Do you wear glasses or contacts?
I have glasses, but all the time.
You don't need them to see to drive?
No.
Okay. And then, do you have any medical conditions we gotta be worried about?
Other than panic and
the bladder
disorder.
issue?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. All right. So can we put that stuff down just right here on the concrete for me? Yeah, and I think she's got some stuck coming out of her pants or stuck to her shoe, but yeah, she's carrying TP. Oh fuck! All right. There we go.
Sorry, just so
I don't be scared. You're safe, right? We're here. I need you to take a deep breath because it's not going to go well if you're amped up, right?
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Deep breath. Take a moment of zen, okay? Whatever you need to do to calm down, let's go ahead and do that. Woosah. Okay, we're good. All right, I want you to stand your feet together, then your arms at your side, just like if you're able to do this. Put your feet together. There you go, just like that. Try to. Okay. See my pen?
Yes.
I want you to follow my pen with your eyes only and don't move your head, okay? You bring your chin down just a little bit for me? There you go. Follow my pen with your eyes only, don't move your head, okay?
Okay.
So don't move your head. Just straighten your head up to me. Gotta follow it, ma'am. Don't move your head.
Sorry.
That one again. Don't move your head. Okay. So, this next one, let's do this one for here. Have you stand with your feet together, arms at your side. Stay just like that until I tell you to begin, okay? When I tell you to, you're going to tilt your head back, you're going to close your eyes. You're going to estimate the passage of 30 seconds of time in your head. So estimate 30 seconds, okay? In your head. When you reach 30 seconds, you're going to bring your head forward, open your eyes, and say stop.
Okay, I did just have knee surgery 2 months ago, so...
You had knee surgery 2 minutes ago?
2 months.
2 months ago, okay.
On this knee.
But I asked you if you had any physical impairments a minute ago, and you said no.
Well, I just had surgery 2 months ago,
Okay,
so...
and your balance is fine and all that good
Yeah,
jazz?
it should be fine.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just going to do this. I'm going to demonstrate it for you first, okay? Like, arms at your side, feet together. Tilt your head back. My eyes are open, but yours are going to be closed. You're going to estimate 30 seconds. Bring your head forward, open your eyes, and say stop. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'll tell you when to begin, okay? There it is. Okay, tilt your head back. Close your eyes, and begin.
Few moments later.
30.
Okay, 30 on the dot, actually. And how'd you count that?
30 on the dot. That's pretty good. Now, how do you guys feel about the BAC? I will tell you that one of you guys has it right. But I got a feeling this person might have cheated.
By ones, by twos, Mississippi's.
One, just 1, 2, 3.
Okay. This next test, because this is
8. What does that mean? Means you were higher than twice the legal limit. Twice the legal limit?
have you imagine there's a straight line going down like
Good timing. I was working on finding that one.
concrete here, okay? Okay. So I'm gonna have you stand a certain way until we begin that test. Does that make sense? Okay. So on this imagination, so come right here. We're away from this little dip. So come stand right, kind of right. Stand right here for me. Stand right here. Okay. I'm gonna have you stand a certain way until I tell you to begin. Okay? Okay. When I tell you to, so do this. Put your left foot on the line. Right foot in front of your left foot. Make heel to toe contact. And with your arms at your sides, stay just like that until I tell you to begin the test. So can you do that for me?
Yes.
So right.
That's what she said. What's up, K-Fire?
Foot in front of your left foot.
Okay.
So bring your right foot forward. Contact your left foot. You're going to do that.
To be touching.
You have to be touching if you can do that. Okay? Try to make heel to toe contact if you can. Like so, heel to toe if you can. When I tell you to begin, you're going to take 9 heel to toe steps down this line, okay? You're going to look at your feet. And count your steps out loud. You okay? Yes. Count your steps out loud. Okay. When you and I'll demonstrate this too. When you reach step number 9, you're going to keep your forward foot planted. Make a series of small steps around that planted forward foot, and you're going to take 9 heel to toe steps back down the line. Okay?
Yeah, this one's a throwback. It looks like it was recorded in 2023, but I pulled it from a channel that had it posted about a year ago.
So again. During that 9 steps, you're going to look at your feet, arms at your side, counting your steps out loud, heel to toe contact, and do not stop the test until you've completed it. So it's going to look like this, okay? So 1, 2, 3. I went to 3. You're going to go to 9, okay? Keeping this forward foot planted. Make a series of small steps around that planted forward foot. And 1, 2, 3. I went to 3. You're going to go to 9. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay. Well, let's give you the benefit of the doubt. Let's put your right foot in front of your left foot.
Let's find out.
And I'll tell you when to begin.
Let's find out.
So go ahead and begin.
Yep.
I want to be ninja. Want to be ninja.
Okay, you're good. Relax for a second. Where'd your husband come from? From home?
We just live right down the road.
All right, but what car's his?
This one's his.
So he came in this one?
Yeah.
If you can look.
I want to chop, 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 chow down. Take chow down to Chinatown.
This way. Shouldn't it be facing this way?
I don't know if he was
behind
looking
you?
for me, because I left to get pizza.
Okay.
I don't.
Wait, hold up. Was that downhill or was that uphill? I can't really tell. I just assumed it was uphill because it was a driveway.
From home?
We just live right down the road.
Right, but what car's his?
This one's his.
But he came in this one?
Yeah.
If you can live down here, why is it facing this way? Shouldn't it be facing this way?
I don't know if he
Is he
went
behind
looking
you?
for me, because I left to get pizza.
Okay.
I don't know why it was that. I
Pizza.
can't tell you because
Okay.
I was
Fair
in a
enough.
different car.
Okay, so let's do this. I'm going to have you come up here with a little bit flatter for this one. Take the curve out of it. You might not be able to do this one. So come on forward right here. And have you do.
All right, so far she has crushed one of the tests, and she got crushed by one of the tests, and we don't know how she did on the nystagmus test. So let's see how she does on test number 3.
I'm going to have you stand with your feet together. Feet together. Arms at your side. Say just like that until I tell you to begin, okay? When I tell you to, you're don't start the test until I tell you to begin. Sorry, if you're on the radio. When I tell you to, you pick up either foot. Doesn't matter which one. You're bring that raised foot approximately 6 inches off the ground. Both legs are parallel to the ground. Sorry, both legs are straight. The raised foot is parallel to the ground and 6 inches off of it. With your arms at your side, you're going to look at your foot and you're going to count 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, and so on until I tell you to stop. Does that make sense?
Okay, yes.
Okay. So, any questions on that test? Okay. Go ahead and begin.
1001, 1002, 1003. I'm not going to have balance on my foot.
Why is that?
Probably because of my knee. I don't
Okay.
know, but
Okay, we can stop the test then.
1001.
Let's do this. The last test I have is a voluntary test. It's called the preliminary breath test, okay? The voluntary test doesn't replace any of our tests that we may ask you to take. It's a little machine you blow into that lets us know if alcohol.
Nailed it. Okay, so the BAC is going to come from the PBT. We're not going to get they're not going to show one at the station.
In your system.
Okay.
That's something you're willing to do?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's I'm gonna have you stand right here, okay? You don't take any pain medicine for your knee or for your anxiety or anything like that?
No.
No? Do you take any medicines today? Any antidepressants or anything?
No.
No?
No.
Are you prescribed any antidepressants?
Yeah, I'm subscribed antidepressants.
When's the last time you took one?
Probably yesterday.
Okay.
But not today.
Okay. So when I tell you to, take a deep breath, make a seal around this, and blow into it until I tell you to stop, okay?
Okay.
Okay, ready? And blow. Go, 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 go. Okay. I need you to go for like 5 seconds.
Okay.
Can you do that for me? Okay, ready? And go. More. Halfway there. Okay, we'll do one more time. One more time. I'll do a quick capture.
My nose is a little
That's fine. Hang on a second. Hey, blow. Go. Blow. All right, we're good. All zeros. So I'm at a crossroads here, okay?
Do you hear the answer? I'll type it in the chat.
It's definitely not alcohol, but you're impaired by something. I'm thinking an antidepressant.
Okay.
Because we're seeing stuff in your eyes that only that drug category causes. What'd you take today?
I took.
It's time to be honest with me, okay?
Okay, I took an antidepressant yesterday.
Okay.
Because I had to go to work and my computer was crashed. I didn't know what was going to happen, and so last night before I went to bed, I took an antidepressant.
Okay.
And but I didn't take any this morning.
I have a hard time believing that.
Okay.
You failed these tests miserably.
Okay.
Okay. So I need honesty. I'm not lying to you. I'm being honest with what I have.
Okay.
So what'd you take? So we can know what's going on.
That's all I've taken though, and that was last night. Before I went to bed.
Okay.
So.
Why are you such a mess here? I don't understand.
I don't know.
You have no balance.
Because I lost my job. I've had it for 4 years. And I really didn't think I was going to lose my job.
Okay.
So I'm just a little freaked out.
So after you lost your job, what time did that happen at?
About 3 o'clock this afternoon.
3 o'clock. So it's 5 o'clock now. What were you doing for the 4 hours besides getting pizza?
I went home and I called my husband and he came home.
Yeah.
And I told him what happened. And then we got into a disagreement.
Yeah, I'm at this point, I'm thinking either she's credible and she just has horrible balance, or she's on a benzo or a painkiller or something like that.
Good. Can I pull my nose?
Yes, please do. Because I mean, I'm what's called a direct recognition expert, okay? And I can pick up on signs.
It's a good thing she's got that TP.
Impairment that the normal like patrol officer is not gonna pick up on. I'm picking up on all kinds of them here, and I need to know why.
Okay.
You've taken something else that you're not telling me about, and it's kind of annoying me.
No, I like I said, I took an antidepressant last night before I went to
But that's
bed.
prescribed to you, and you took it as prescribed last night?
Yes.
Okay. Okay. What I'm gonna have you do is we're gonna hang tight here until your husband, okay?
Okay.
Do you normally have bad balance, or could you?
Yeah, you know what's crazy too is like I've taken some Xanax and Klonopin and Valium in my day. It really doesn't affect me that much, but one time I was really anxious about going to the dentist because they were working on my front teeth, and if you ever had those Novocaine needles jammed in your, it's so I was really anxious, and I don't know what dose he gave me, but I blacked out the whole freaking day that day, and I never had that reaction to benzos.
You have normally walked in a straight line.
I've had bad balance since my knee issues. I had surgery about 2 months ago, and I can't put full weight on it yet. But it's getting better.
You smoke any marijuana or anything like that?
No, I haven't smoked marijuana. You
When's the
can
last
test
time
me
you
for
smoked?
that.
When's the last time you smoked marijuana?
Maybe it's weed.
Probably a month or two ago.
Okay. All right.
Okay,
let's
not
pick up
weed.
that little tissue there for me.
I actually believe her when she says month or two ago. I believe her. I believe everything she said. Everything she said. I believe everything she said.
Yeah, I work in an office, so
Yeah, I got that.
I can't be high at my job. I can't. I do payroll. I do taxes.
Right. Are you an accountant or what do you do?
I just run the whole construction office.
Okay.
I do payroll, all that.
All right. Alrighty. So I'm gonna have you hang tight straight here for a minute, okay? I'm gonna give that to you to throw in with your tissue. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Are you all
It's what she's not saying that I don't know what I should believe.
zeros?
Yeah.
Same with her, and her balance is fucking atrocious.
Yeah.
What do you have for lack of convergence?
He converged.
She did not. What'd you have for the Romberg?
Pizza was late.
He did it out loud, but his timing was fine.
She was 30 spot on.
Spot on.
I don't know.
But
I think
the balance is terrible.
the balance. The problem is, so she admits to me later. She's got toilet paper coming out of her pants. Anyways, I don't know. I mean, there's PC. There is PC to arrest.
There is.
Is that the best thing here? I mean, they could just be two fucking weird people, right?
Oh, dude, how do you survive with total balance like that?
I don't know, but I mean, her pupils are normal size.
Sure. Ishin.
It was weird. So it was there, but it was like spazzing, and then it would stop. It would spaz again, and then she had. It wasn't the typical like, but it was like the eyeball was spazzing. Tremors. Eyeball tremors.
It wasn't distinct and sustained.
No.
It was like a little tick, which is
It was a
fine.
little tick.
That's the thing.
With marijuana, though, right?
Cannabis.
Yeah.
So.
And there's no odor of marijuana. There's no shake.
He didn't have distinct and sustained at max. He didn't have it at max. And he had a hard time tracking, but he had some weird stuff on the lack of smooth pursuit. It was anything but smooth. It was like his balance, but he had a hard time tracking. It's like he can't keep his mind. He's like, I'm nervous. So this is yours.
Yeah, well, I don't.
I didn't realize that. So it sounds like they did a field sobriety test on the dude as well. I didn't even catch that the first time.
I don't think we arrest. Honestly, I don't. There's PC.
So is he going to drive the car out of here?
No, we can't let him do that.
So how are we going to get
They live right down the street.
Okay.
So they
Let
can.
me interview a little bit.
I try to interview her. I say, ma'am, I am seeing things that are concerning me, and she is 100%. She took an antidepressant last night because my work was going horrible. Yeah. She lost her job today, 4 hours ago. So that's why she's upset.
Jesus.
They got in an argument. She went to go get Shakey's Pizza in Renton, and then just came back home.
My computer still doesn't fucking work.
We'll figure it out. It worked yesterday. Are you sure you popped both breakers? Like the one...
I double checked it. Actually, I'll pop them again.
Alright. Let me get this done and we'll reconvene.
I'll do it after.
Yes.
What do we use?
Benson.
Yes.
Oh. What did she take? She take the same thing?
She took the same thing.
What time was that at?
At the same time.
I didn't hear the original part. What time? What time?
I don't know. Probably about the same time.
That's about par for the court.
Okay.
It's also, today is the date, in case you weren't familiar.
2 o'clock.
Today is June 18th.
Oh, I wish it was.
I'm a truck driver, and this will ruin my career.
Well, then you shouldn't have fucked up.
I know, I know.
So I've been asking a third time to see if I get a better answer. What time did you take the benzo?
What time did she take the benzo?
Yeah, like on a clock time.
Okay. She took it at 3 o'clock.
Before she went to get pizza? Is that right?
I didn't even know she went pizza. It was things were kind of. That's why I was in her car. I'm like, what's all this? Is this pizza? You know?
You weren't in her car though. You drove this car here, right?
I drove this car here.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, let's sorry.
Yeah,
you're right. So, but you drove the Jeep here, right? You didn't.
Yeah.
You were not, and she was alone in this car.
Yeah.
And you're saying she took the benzo at 3, and then what happened?
Well, she pulled my hand and she said, I got pizza. Like she thought she was going to go home and eat her pizza.
Okay.
And I said, well, what are they going to do to you? I mean, they already told us that, you know, if they catch us with benzos, that we, you know, they're going to...
Who told you that?
Well, we had a guy come over, and he was really cool. He was like, just go home.
What are we talking about?
Please.
Okay.
Is it the guy that gave you the benzos?
No. He was a black guy. He was a black guy, and he was a very nice guy. He didn't want to see me get in trouble. He just said, just take the stuff home and don't do
So
it.
did he sell it to you?
No, he didn't sell it to me.
Do you know him?
No.
How is he relevant
He's
to
a
anything?
police officer.
Okay. I don't even know if we should believe about the benzos.
Huh?
Do we believe about the benzos?
What?
Hands in your pocket. Do we believe about the benzos?
The only weird thing, the only weird thing is the lack of HGM.
But we had dicks, so that's
But there was some weird stuff going on.
There's weird stuff going in the eyes.
And he had a hard time tracking anyway, so it wasn't like the best accuracy. I mean, there's people. What do you want?
Let me go interview her real quick.
Okay.
Hang on. Sorry, Vince.
Nope.
I want to be ninja. I want to be ninja.
Oops. Shit, where'd he go?
Okay, ma'am. We're trying to make the right decision here, okay? You can't even stand up right now. He's saying you guys took benzos at 3 o'clock before you went to go get pizza. Did that happen? Let's be honest with me. I'm done bullshitting. It's too hot for this today. Okay?
Yeah, I might have taken that. Yeah.
At 3 o'clock?
I don't know what time it was, but...
So you lied to me. You said it was
I thought it was last night, but it could have been today. I was really upset about losing my job.
Yeah, we're good. We're trying. You're under arrest, Maria. You're under arrest. Just sit down. I meant to tell Will that. We're good here. All right. Can you pull your hands away from your body for me, please? Pull your hands away from your body. Okay. Oh, you okay? I just want you to fall.
I like the mug on that one.
Shoulder double locked. Oop, that goes. Hey, these handcuffs are giving me fits lately. Still plenty of room there. There we go. Okay,
Yep.
come on over here for me. You start us to toe too, please.
2 or...
Yeah, he's blocking the driveway. Let's go 2.
2? 1, 2? Does he get both?
Alright, so you're under arrest for DUI. 7-3, we have a second in custody for DUI. Alright, come back here in the silver car for me. Yeah, it's a twofer. Alright, face my car for me. Spread your feet nice and wide. Alright. Oh, you okay? I thought you were going to fall over for a second. So I hate to bring this up, but you have toilet paper hanging down from your legs. Would you like me to pull that out of there?
Yeah.
What's that from?
It's probably going to the bathroom.
That's shaky. Okay. So, you have the right to remain silent. Any you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right this time to talk to a lawyer and have him present with you or being questioned. If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you for a question if you wish. You can decide at any time to exercise these rights and answer any questions or make any statements. You'll also be an audio being recorded. Do you understand your rights?
Yes.
Having your rights in mind, do you want to continue to talk to me?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's be honest. You took benzos when? Before shakies or what?
Yeah, quite a few hours before I went to shaky.
I thought you lost your job at 3.
I came home. Actually, I went to my job. I was there until about 2.
Okay.
My boss came in and told me that I lost my job. I packed my stuff up. I came home. So probably 2 or 3.
Okay, and then how many benzos did you take?
1.
What was it?
It was a green. Xanax bar.
Xanny bar? You take the whole bar, or just the part of it, or the whole bar?
I think I took the whole bar of it.
The whole bar. That would explain what we're seeing. Okay, so don't lie to me. I said that we do for a living. Them and I are pretty good at it. So
Okay, I apologize.
So where did the Xanny bar come from?
Well, we've had them for quite a while.
So they're not prescribed to you?
A while ago, I'm on disability for anxiety of him.
I don't think we find out. I would guess so. How many milligrams in a Xanny bar? 2, I think. 2 milligrams. People usually break them up into 4s. Fourths. Yeah, about 2. Probably 2 milligrams. I'm sure there's different ones.
I don't take them until I need them, and I felt like I needed one today. So
it's an old
Xanny bar. I mean, it is what it sounds like. It's basically I think there's a couple different versions. It's a bar and it has these little. It's a pill, but it's like a bar and it has these little sections in it for people to break off pieces. But it looks like a bar. It's Xanax.
Prescription?
Yeah.
Okay. How much did he take?
But they don't always come in bars.
I don't know how many.
Okay. What we have to do now is we have to get a blood sample. Okay. That's gonna be really uncomfortable. Do you want to sit up a little bit more?
Yeah.
Okay.
Candy bars.
William, Xanny bars. Xanny bars. Xanny bars.
The woman was charged with DUI and hit-and-run property damage, while her husband was also charged with DUI. If they were convicted, what would be an appropriate sentence for these 2 individuals for their reckless actions? Share your thoughts below and remember to like and subscribe for more.
The family that Xannies together. All right. So during that video, oh my God. I'm not going to copy and paste all these, but during that video, Leslie Lynn, Legal Fiction. We're getting into some video or picture editing. So we got Ninja at Chow's. And there's like, how many pictures are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 6. There's 6 of them. You guys are getting shenanigans. And then Lynn posted a version of this. Sorry, wrong order. But then Leslie updated it to make it at Chow's. And then there's the mug that says ninjas don't age, they level up. I crochet, therefore I ninja. And then there's another one that she made a little thing that says I love Chow. After Legal Fiction made a whole freaking sweater that says I love Chow. Anyway, go on to the Discord page under the general chat. That shit's hilarious. Oh man. Where is it? You guys, since you guys were doing it.
I want to be ninja. I want to be ninja. I want to chop, 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 chow down. Take chow down to Chinatown.
I want to be ninja. Let's see. Do I have a short in here that I haven't played? Drunk girl, drunk girl. Okay, do you guys want to go back to court or do a body cam? The court I have is from Law Nerds Unite. It's a threat, duress, coercion hearing. It's actually pretty interesting. And then I just have like, the regular body cam shenanigans. I got one for court, one for cam. I probably have time. I think I've got time to do two more. I'll do one each. This one comes from The Hedge. But this one comes from Law Nerds Unite. I think this one's Law Nerds Unite. I'll know it as soon as I pull it up.
He said it. He decides to think, but maybe she's suicidal.
Yeah, it's Law Nerds Unite.
So she's getting a suicidal oil change, and I need to perform a traffic stop on this car. He saw a male driver. He knew it wasn't Mrs. Aguilar. Continued unlawful detention through coercion and duress. I'm going to arrest you in front of your children. Don't think you want. There are 4 independent grounds for suppression. Any one of them is sufficient. There's no reasonable suspicion for the stop. The reasonable suspicion evaporated on contact. There was unlawful detention and extension of the stop through coercion and duress. There was no probable cause to arrest. Under Terry v. Ohio and Outlaw v. People, a stop requires specific articulable facts linking this.
Yeah. This one gets ridiculous, but this one's super interesting. Zach's also doing those hearings. You guys remember when I played the people in Southern Colorado, the sheriff that had the skull, and then the whole sheriff's department got fired? He started playing those hearings lately too.
Person or vehicle to criminal activity, not a hunch, not a generalized suspicion. When we look at that, Officer Von Felt had very particularized facts. He had a person, a vehicle. They were specific. He then was given, kind of this other information of, she sometimes hangs out with this friend when we're not getting along. He asked what vehicle the friend drives, right? He asked that. That was not provided to him. There was never a mention, if the discussion with the mother-in-law was reviewed, there was never mention that she had ever borrowed the car in the past. He asked what type of car Miss Ojeda drives. So he had, in terms of the call he was responding to, he had very particularized facts and specific facts. United States v. Cortez requires suspicion particularized to the individual. Kind of as I alluded to, Officer Von Felt's theory seemed.
Wow, that's kind of a tongue twister. I don't even know if I can say that. Particularized. God dang it. Yeah, no, I get it. Yeah. Yep. Particular. I can't even say that.
To be that Miss Aguilar might in some way be associated with this Jeep now. That's essentially speculation layered on speculation. No witness, no report, no observation placed her in that vehicle prior to him stopping the vehicle. Like we said again, with no traffic violations. He said it himself multiple times. Now, on top of that, he then kind of starts to say, well, it was a welfare check. Once again, no one. This is a unilateral welfare check. Didn't come from the school. There's no mention of it. Didn't come from dispatch or his CAD notes. This is a unilateral welfare check. He decides to believe that maybe she's in this other vehicle, speculation, a hunch, because she said she's getting an oil change. So he decides to believe that fact. And that he uses as some sort of justification to pull it over. But then he's saying he thinks he might need to do a welfare check because she was just fired. So he's choosing to believe through their conversation where she says, I'm fine, I'm good. The call with the school was a bummer, but life goes on and I got to get an oil change. He chooses to believe that part. She needs to get an oil change. So maybe, speculation, she doesn't have her car. So maybe, speculation, the car that I asked about, maybe she's in it or driving it, actually driving it. And then he decides to think, but maybe she's suicidal. So she's getting a suicidal oil change and I need to perform a traffic stop on this car. And it doesn't check out, and it's just layering hunch upon hunch upon hunch. So then when we move on to the next grounds for suppression, the reasonable suspicion would have evaporated on contact. As soon as Mr. Ojeda steps out of the car, the purpose of that stop is accomplished. People v. Redinger, when the purpose of a stop is accomplished, the continued detention becomes unlawful. Once again, under oath, Officer Von Felt confirmed he saw a male driver. He knew it wasn't Mrs. Aguilar. He continued the stop anyway. And then we move on to this continued unlawful detention through coercion and duress. He continues the stop. He approaches Mr. Ojeda. When Mr. Ojeda attempts to discontinue the stop and enter his home, there is a fabricated charge. Essentially, it's going to be harboring a fugitive. That's a felony offense. When I track her cell phone here, I'm going to arrest you in front of your children. Don't think you want that to happen. And then he calls out a vehicle tow, start an impound on a white Jeep Cherokee, calls it out as loud as he can. We don't need to infer his
get out of your house. Hey, let's go ahead and tow his vehicle.
Intent in that, because once again, under oath, he said it. He said he had, it's clear as day in the DMV transcript. He said he had nothing to say that Mr. Ojeda was harboring a fugitive specifically, and that it was directed at him to get compliance from him. Those are his words. That is the definition of coercion and duress. No one, if we look at People v. Davis, no reasonable person facing potential felony charges and felony arrest in front of their kids, a tow of their vehicle, which was called out and started, no one would feel free to discontinue that contact, remain away from that officer. That is the definition of duress and coercion, and a violation, an absolute violation of the Constitution and Mr. Ojeda's rights. That whole idea, his own purpose to get compliance, in his own words, is the definition of coercion. And I would direct the court to Turbine v. People, also in my motion, in reviewing the totality of circumstances.
No, if I can't say the word, it won't be on the quiz. I have a hard time enunciating some words, and that's one of them.
Surrounding challenged police action, courts may consider whether the consenting or complying person was overborne by coercive police tactics. A threat of felony arrest in front of your kids, an impound of your vehicle, that is the definition of coercive police tactics. And finally, then when we move on in terms of what he cites to as his probable cause to support the arrest, we know we have absolutely no driving behavior. There's no mention of an odor of alcohol in terms of when the cover officer appears. And he repeatedly says, I don't have a driving action. There's no driving violations. There's no visible gross motor skills. What we are going on, and I think there's massive credibility issues littered throughout, is this supposed odor of alcohol, because we don't have any slurred speech and there's really nothing else there. And that's, I mean, the fourth ground. The idea, I would just say, if at any point in time there's an argument raised that this was ever a consensual encounter, you know, I think the officer's own testimony refutes that. He needed to get compliance from him. Nothing about that is consensual. He pulls in, blocks his vehicle, lights on. That's a stop. The vehicle can't leave. And then in his own words, because there's nothing consensual about it, in his own words, he makes these threats to get compliance from him. That is the definition of coercion, and that's an illegal continuation of an already illegal stop. And so, Your Honor, I don't think it's complicated. I think it's a straightforward Fourth Amendment violation. Officer Von Felt, he got his call. It was to locate Diana Aguilar, a specific woman driving a specific vehicle, a dark gray Honda Pilot. Spoke to her by phone, confirmed she was safe, confirmed she was getting an oil change. This is the information he has. Later, he pulls over a vehicle that is not hers and approaches a man who is clearly not her. Any basis for the stop, however thin, evaporated at that moment. He had specific information. He chose to disregard it. Your Honor, we would ask that the court suppress all evidence for the 4 independent reasons that we have offered. If that doesn't warrant suppression, it's...
All right, so it's kind of hard to follow because we don't have the witness testimony. But then when the prosecution responds, followed by a summary of the judge, we get a better picture of the full story.
Difficult to imagine what would. This is exactly the type of case that the Supreme Court was talking about.
Thank you. Mr. McGraw?
The people would start by saying that, yes, this is a complicated case. It starts with a call out for a completely different person and ends up in the arrest of Mr. Ojeda for driving under the influence. The original call about Miss Aguilar is that she had left the school building intoxicated. Throughout his investigation into her well-being, he determined that Miss Aguilar, when she has problems with her moms, including a situation like this, she would go to her friend's house, which is Mr. Ojeda's wife. He eventually spoke with Miss Aguilar and set up a meeting in the same general area that Miss Aguilar was reported to be. After he sat there for an extended period of time and Miss Aguilar did not show up, he decided to search and canvass the area. At which point he found a vehicle matching the description of Miss Aguilar's friend, registered to Miss Aguilar's friend, and then drove to the address that Miss Aguilar's friend lived at. All right. We think each one of these is reasonable suspicion to believe that Miss Aguilar was either at that location or behind the wheel of the car. And defense counsel's somewhat pointed this out already, that there may be reasonable suspicion to effectuate the stop at that point, but it evaporates when Mr. Ojeda gets out of the car. We believe the fact that this was a well-being check means that it doesn't evaporate when Mr. Ojeda gets out of the car. He can still continue his investigation to see if Miss Aguilar is at the residence at that point, which is what Officer Von Felt did on the day in question. He continued his investigation. As far as to his tactics and whether or not they were coercive, the people would point to the defendant's own actions. You're supposed to look at the totality of the circumstances to determine if a defendant is in custody, whether a reasonable person would feel free to terminate the encounter and leave. Mr. Ojeda terminated the encounter and left. He also exercised his Fourth Amendment right to be free of search and seizure by denying the officer the right to search his house for Miss Aguilar. After a few minutes of being inside, he then comes back out and restarts the encounter himself. All right. It's at that point that he admits to drinking, and Officer Von Felt has already seen him driving. Officer Von Felt also testified and has in his report that prior to that, he had seen bloodshot, watery eyes, the odor of an unknown alcoholic beverage, and whether it's up for debate on the gate, trouble working on the gate, all of which are facts, reasonable and articulable facts that point to driving under the influence. Combine that with the fact that the defendant himself admitted to drinking on that second interaction where he chose to come out and speak to the officer. We believe that both reasonable suspicion and probable cause have been met in this situation, Your Honor.
All right. The court's going to find that it does stem from a completely different reason that has nothing to do with Mr. Ojeda. The officer received a call that there was an employee who was terminated for being intoxicated at work, that she left the area upset, and that they believed that she was probably driving under the influence. So he went to try to investigate that. There was not any indication from the school or from anyone else that she was suicidal or that this was a welfare check. It was truly a DUI investigation. The officer does an initial check at her, tries to go to the home, ends up talking to her mother-in-law. He asks the mother-in-law to get her on the phone. He talks to her. There's no indication from that conversation with her that she is in any way suicidal. There is no indication that there's any need for any sort of well-being check. It's pretty clear at that point that he's trying to find her to see if she's driving under the influence. So then he talks to the mother longer. He makes comments that he felt like she was slurring her speech on the phone. Clearly at this point, it is 100% a DUI investigation of her, trying to find out if she is driving. Certainly the officer has the ability to do that investigation, but I don't think that at this point there's any claim that this was a well-being check. The court will find that then he was checking around, found another indication of a Cherokee that she might be driving. He could tell that it was her vehicle by the plate. He saw that a car go by a couple of times, but he has no indication that she's driving the vehicle, and there's no indication that that vehicle in any way makes any sort of traffic violations. The court's going to find that there was no reasonable articulable suspicion to stop that vehicle. That vehicle went by him twice, I believe. He certainly didn't identify her in the driver's seat, and certainly the person that got out of the vehicle was a man. It was clearly not her. So the court's going to find that, bottom line, there was no reasonable articulable suspicion for that stop. At that point, everything from that point should be suppressed as fruits of a poisonous tree under Wong Sung. The court is going to find and go ahead and make further findings just in case an appellate court disagrees with that initial stop. An appellate court decided the fact that there was grounds to stop her vehicle because they believe she might be driving under the influence, even though there's no indication that she was actually driving that vehicle at that time. When they see that it's a man driving, they're done under Redinger. I think they have to let him go at that point. There's not any grounds at all for even further contact except to say, sorry to bother you, and move on. It's also very clear that the defendant is not in any way engaging in a consensual encounter with the officer. So he repeatedly says he wants nothing to do with the officer. He won't let the officer in the house, won't talk to the officer, tries to go away from the officer multiple times. The officer then persists and goes over the edge by claiming that he's going to charge the defendant for harboring a fugitive. There's no indication that anyone even believes that there was a warrant or any sort of fugitive action about her. There's no probable cause for her at that point because nobody has her other than the school thinking that she might have driven drunk when she left. Then adding in the fake request to tow his vehicle to entice him to come back out again, the court is going to find that all of this is absolutely not a consensual encounter. There is no reasonable articulable suspicion to have contact with the defendant. The court's going to find all of the information that the officer found about the defendant driving under the influence was obtained after all of that illegal conduct. So the court is going to suppress all of the statements from the defendant, all of the observations of the officer, and find that there absolutely was no probable cause for arrest based on the illegal search and seizure. So I will go ahead and also make a finding that the statements were not voluntary based on the course of tactics used by the officer. So I show that we are set for trial readiness, and then we're set for jury trial on May 27th, starting at 8 o'clock. I understand that the people may need to look and see if they want to file any sort of appeal, and if they have any grounds to go forward. I don't think there would be any evidence left, but we'll go ahead and continue it to trial readiness to see where things stand at that point.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you all very much. I knew this was like a law school problem.
When she says this is a law school program at the end, it makes me think that the prosecutor probably should not appeal this one. I thought it was interesting. I haven't heard a threat, duress, coercion case before, especially one that's won. So I thought that was pretty cool. Basically, officer gets a call. Somebody's upset. They lost a job. They might be going to unalive themselves. They call the lady. The lady's like, "No, I'm good. I'm getting an oil change." Officer gets off the phone with her and says, "I think she was slurring her words. Let's go get it. DUI." So he's driving around to find her, and he finds a car that she's known to drive that belongs to a relative, pulls the car over, sees that it's not her. At some point, I guess they're right in front of this dude's house. At some point, the officer lets him go, or the guy walks in his house. One of the two. I don't know if he let him go, but the guy walks in his house. While he's in his house, the officer yells out, "I'm just going to tow your car," which the prosecutor said guy came out voluntarily, which is ridiculous because there's the threat and coercion part. "I'm going to tow your car." At that point, the guy comes out, admits that he was drinking at some point, gets arrested for a DUI. Ridiculous. Anyway, I thought it was interesting. All right, let's play a body cam. We're gonna switch. Oh shit, I got a couple, but I only have time for one. Oh, by the way, I think I completely skimmed over this. I'm so sorry, Leslie. I got caught up in the on the ninja and the ninja pics that I read this to myself, but I don't think I commented it on the thread. Thanks for the super chat. I know I played the video, but I don't think I said anything about the super chat. Thank you so much, Leslie. I really appreciate it.
How you doing? You got your license on you, too?
What are they doing?
So, a couple things.
Oh man, my wife used to do this. She transitioned from sourdough to making cups.
One, you're not wearing a seatbelt, and two, the tag on the car.
Shit, Stuart, you still in here? Is Body Cam Pro one of the ones that I shouldn't play? Shit, I don't remember. No, it's no, I think Body Cam Pro is good. I'm thinking of it's is this one that copyright hits? Or I know. Oh God, those Body Cam Pro. Yep, I should avoid it, or yep, you're here. I've got another one. No, okay, that's what I thought. All right, cool. No, Midwest Safety's good. The only one so there's a copyright hit basically says that this video can't be monetized because under blah blah blah. And oh wait, no, I did get a strike from them. But anyway, it got figured out. Cupth Max is the one that gave me like a delete this video now type of strike. The Midwest Safety one though I was able to dispute, and I won the dispute. Cupth Max is the one I want to avoid at everything. I feel like there was one more.
The last two characters, all the green is missing, so the tag's confused, so you can't read those last two characters unless you're right up. Not a big deal, it's just some minor traffic stuff. Do you have the registration for the tag that's on the car? Because that's not this. That's not the tag that's on it. E78 something.
That should be the tag that's on there.
It's an E78 something or that's on the back of the car. So 1074. Can you advise what that 28 comes back to? Okay. Is that like an old tag of yours or?
I can't remember.
Here, I'll show you. See, it's supposed to be IV9. It's supposed to be IV9.
It shouldn't even be Sarasota, it should be Charlotte County. I'm not from here.
Alright. So we can work past that. Do you have insurance on the car?
Yeah.
Nah, they definitely do it sometimes though, but it's very rare.
Can you pull it up on your phone or? Good. Where are you off to today?
To Charlotte.
Kevin. So that tag that's on it expired in 2015. That's not assigned to any vehicle.
I don't know. So maybe somebody switched my tags or something because I have a regular tag. I don't know why I would have put that one on there. I mean, I have a tag for it. The tag that was on there. I haven't lost a tag. I haven't, you know what I mean? I don't know why that was on there. Maybe somebody switched it, or
I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I got hit by Cupth Max twice because I played them back-to-back days, and then the strikes came like a week later.
I don't know either. There it is, my insurance.
Ew. Easier? I don't know.
Do you know who your insurance is through?
Dairyland.
Okay.
Dairyland?
Here we go.
There's that back. I'm gonna hold on to this just to double check the correct registration that's on it. So I'm not gonna up and take you to jail for having different tags on it.
Thank you. I appreciate that because I don't know where the fuck my tag's at.
I got you. Just give me a minute.
I just got a new registration too, so I had to put a new sticker on it. I didn't even realize it was Sarasota. It should be Charlotte.
All right. It very well could have been, someone switched tags around, or someone at your house, or boyfriend, kid, something. But just give me a minute. Everything's good with your license, not suspended or revoked, nothing like that. Just give me a minute. I'll get back to it.
What's up, Chuck? No problem. It's always pretty ominous when they say, "Oh, I'm not going to take you to jail or anything like that."
She swears that tag, she doesn't even know where that tag came from. But you want to, yeah. You want to see if she'll give you consent?
Get a big in mass exit, I'm guessing.
Hi. How are you? Good. I'm Officer Mills. I'm just here to help him out. What happened with your tag? Is this your car? Yeah.
Trying to figure that out right now.
Did you have the registration for this or not? What's that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, he's got it.
Yeah. What's your first name?
Sarah.
Sarah, while he's writing up your paperwork, do you mind if I just search your vehicle real quick?
No, you're not searching my vehicle.
Okay.
What do you search my vehicle for?
Just a question. It's part of my job.
Okay, well, I've done nothing wrong to
You're right, and that's why it's a question.
Okay. Thank you.
Did you have a Charlotte tag on it?
It was, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how it would have got switched. Or,
Yeah.
I mean, I know I didn't do it.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Damn, what happened? You got a big hole in your door. Uh-oh. That's not good. Is that how all that happened, too?
No, this is like, this is the
Oh, okay.
Just pull it off to change the radio out.
Yeah.
And the
Gotcha. What do you hit that with?
Sledgehammer.
Yeah, I'd say so. Not very nice.
Pull right through it.
Yeah, it's not very nice. Happened too?
No. This is like the radio goes like there.
Oh, okay.
And, you have to pull it off to change the radio out.
Yeah.
And the tabs.
Gotcha.
Tabs broke off.
What do you hit that with?
Sledgehammer. Did a good job.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Yeah.
Not very nice.
Put a hole right through it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's not very nice.
No, not at all.
Who's your boyfriend?
You don't know him.
Just curious.
Tell him I'm late for an interview. If you could like.
Yeah,
move this along.
he's going.
Okay.
New job? Said you getting a new job?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was gonna say, I think that they've ran into each other before, so he probably knows she's got some stuff in her car.
What time's your point?
Let me back up a little bit too. Anti-strike fund. Thank you so much, Lynn. I really appreciate it. I don't think they give fines though. I think it's like you're good, and then they shut off the channel if you get too many. But I really, really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much, Lynn. Lynn. Legal fiction. I hope Chow is living his best life. Rest in peace, Chow. Thank you so much, Legal fiction. I don't know.
I want to chop chow down, take chow down to Chinatown.
That was weird. I didn't have the sound on for a second.
Wait a minute.
3:45.
What is it?
3:45.
3:45?
Yeah.
Damn, you ain't making it now.
What time is it?
3:38? Where's it at?
Kings Highway.
Oh, yeah. You gotta leave earlier. You never would have made it anyway.
I mean, I've got like 4 microphones. This one's my favorite. This one here. I only need to charge it like once a week, but I always forget to do that.
I would have made it, but just in time. Couldn't find my keys.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Why?
It's part of my job.
Stand there and creep up on somebody like that?
Did I creep up on you? I walked up and
Yeah,
introduced myself.
You just did it on that side.
Yeah, I don't want to get hit by a car. Have you never been pulled over before?
I've been pulled over a few times, yeah. I've never had this before. Whatever.
I'll get around. Start searching it.
you want to have her get out, we're gonna end up telling.
Yeah. Ma'am, can you hop out on that side for me?
What?
Because I asked you to hop out of the car.
Why am I hopping out of the car?
I'm not going to ask you again. Can you get out of the car, please?
I'd like to know why I'm being asked to
Okay.
get out of the car.
Please don't make me come around the car or move you from the car. Get out of the car.
I don't have to get out of the car. So you tell me what to do.
Are you gonna get out, or am I pulling you out of the car?
Why am I getting out of the
The car
car?
is getting towed.
For what?
Because the tag is not assigned to this. This can't be on the roadway. You have 1 second to get out, or I'm pulling you out. Four no's.
Well, can I turn my car off?
Get out of the car.
Hey, Jesus Christ, dude.
Jesus Christ, you don't listen.
What do you mean
Don't
you don't
bring him
listen?
into this. Stand over here. It's an easy way to go to jail when we keep giving you lawful
You
orders.
need to tell me why I'm getting out of my car, though.
Yeah, the car's getting towed. It can't
You
be on the
didn't tell me
roadway.
that until the
I
last
just
minute.
did.
You just did.
And you still didn't listen.
I did listen. I said, can I turn my car off?
Okay, just relax.
You need to relax.
Why are you driving around with a tag on it that doesn't belong on it?
I didn't know that it was the wrong tag.
Okay.
I didn't even know they got
Do you know
switched.
which tag belongs on it? Do you
No,
know the license plate?
my tag goes on
What
it.
is it?
I don't know the net tag number.
You don't know the tag
I
number.
don't know the tag
Do you
number.
have the registration?
Yes, I gave it to
Okay,
him
well that
already.
would have the correct tag number on it.
Okay, well, I don't know where my tag's at then.
Okay, well you should know that before you get into a
Well,
car.
I mean, I don't look at my tag every time I get in the vehicle.
Okay, is this car registered to you?
Yes, it's registered.
Okay, so who would be taking the tag off your car?
I have no clue. Somebody in a parking lot, maybe? I don't have no clue.
Okay. All right. If that's the case, just be cautious, and if it gets stolen, call us to report it
Well,
stolen.
I didn't know that was the
I understand.
case until just now.
I understand. I imagine there's insurance on it.
Yeah, of course there's insurance.
Okay. All right. Yeah, it's actually a crime. A lot of people don't realize it. I'm not saying you put this tag on it, but some people will put a tag that doesn't belong it, and it's an arrestable offense.
Well, I didn't
Again,
know
I'm
that
not
you
saying
did
that you did it,
Yeah, I
but
didn't do that.
let's be reasonable and realistic with one another. If you were in a parking lot and somebody took the tag that belonged on the car off of it, you would at least recognize that that tag is no longer on it. Therefore, you would have put another tag on it.
Unless they switched my tag with theirs.
Unless they switched. Yes, exactly. That's the only thing I
Another
can
thing,
think of.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. But I mean, I drive my car every day. I would know if there's a new tag on it or a
Well,
different
I mean,
tag.
I don't really pay attention to the tag.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What's the
I
name?
didn't even know what the tag number was to begin with.
Okay.
So
Well,
why would
again,
I-
it's on your registration.
Right.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know the tag. I just figured the tag that's on it is my tag.
Yeah.
I put it
If
on
you
there,
can't
so-
find it, if you end up going home today and you're able to find the right license plate on
I'm
it,
being told that Average Joe's does not have enough players and will be forfeiting the championship match.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off.
right back on it.
You guys get.
I forgot about that clip too. Oh man, I had to stall on this one just to see if there was a reaction. Lynn, this is now an official ninja free zone. Sorry guys, it's now an official ninja free zone. Oh wait a minute, stealing Lynn's ninja crown. I guess the ninja is back. By the way, I should mention this. You guys know him. You guys know him as Legal Fiction. You see him here. His channel is somewhere around there it is. Make sure you check out Stewart's Body Cam Reactions. Plays daily, either before or after this stream, usually. I believe today is an after day, correct? And you should tell me for sure. Oh shit, I gotta go. Oh fuck.
Just let me go. You don't have to tow it.
No, it can't
I'm
be
right
on the
down the
roadway. It can't be on the roadway. No.
Can you just leave it here until I can go find my tag? If it's at the house.
The car's getting towed. We're not taking you to jail over it. You could be going to
I
jail.
know, but I don't have the money to get it out from towing. No, that's the thing.
Okay. Well, I understand, but it's.
You don't understand. You let me just leave it here and then I go look for the tag. Real quick.
I understand that people have financial issues. We have a job to do. That's where we're.
But it's not. I mean, it's not going to go anywhere.
It can't stay here. It
It
can't
can
just
stay
stay
here
on
for a
the side of the road.
certain amount of time.
No, it can't.
You give it like 24 hours.
No, that's not the rule. I appreciate you trying to educate me on how this works, but that's not how it works. Okay.
Probably what she did, she's going to go pick up the girl.
Maybe.
Want to start going through it?
But
Unless you took your neighbor's plates.
Yeah, I will. But even then, like, they have
some
a good
plates
detail
hanging in a
sticker.
restaurant.
So they must have, because there's no way this tag that expired in what, 15? Yeah, they must have.
Well, she said that she put the new decal on it.
She said that?
Yeah, she's like, I just put the decal on it. So you're telling me when you go to put the registration, you don't notice it's the wrong tag?
So you said you put the decal sticker on this? Okay. Yeah. Anyways, I have to inventory it. Do you say you need your phone out of the car?
My phone in my purse, yeah.
Okay, all right. I don't like... What are you doing? Stand over there.
Why can't I get my phone in my purse out of my truck? I mean, I'm not being arrested.
All right.
You don't have to inventory anything.
Yeah, it's getting inventoried. It's getting towed, so we have to inventory it. You're worried about what's in that car.
I'm not worried about
Look at
anything.
you.
I'm not worried about anything. You're just being a dickhead about this.
Really?
Yeah.
How?
You know,
Let's
you
see
know
how
why,
she
you know
screws this
how.
up.
I know
Come on
why
now.
and I know how.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
It's been difficult since we started this
How am I
account.
being difficult?
Because you're saying that I'm creeping up on you, and I
Well,
came
you
up
were.
and introduced myself. I don't know how
You
it's
kept creeping up on me on the other side. You stood there, like, you know, just like this. You
Yeah,
stood
we
there.
have a job to do. I would
Well,
encourage
what's
you
your
to
job?
do
Your
it.
job is to sit there and watch over me the whole entire time I sit there? Well, I've never had that done before.
Well, first time for everything, isn't it?
Okay, well, I guess so. Like I said, first time for everything.
Yep.
You know what I mean? First time it happened, so my bad.
Okay. Well, there you go. There's your explanation.
So to me, get out of the car, get out of the car. You didn't even tell me why I'm getting out of the
I don't
car.
have to tell you to get
Yes,
why.
you do.
No, I don't.
You don't know as much as you think you know, sweetheart. So sit against the car and don't walk up on me again. You'll get your phone when we're done.
You're not searching my fucking vehicle. I'm not giving you consent to search my vehicle.
You want to bet?
No, I'm not.
That's fine.
I'm not giving you consent to search my vehicle.
It's called an inventory search.
I'm not giving you consent to
Doesn't
search
matter.
my vehicle.
Learn
You
the
need to do
law.
an inventory search.
Learn the laws.
You need to do an inventory search. I'm not giving
Back
you consent
up.
to search my vehicle.
I don't care. Stop. Now you're going to go to jail because you don't listen.
What I do? What I do?
You don't listen.
What I do?
How many times did he tell you not to walk up behind her?
Vehicle. Plain and simple.
You better hope you don't find whatever's in there.
I got it.
Simple. I'm not going to get searched to search my vehicle.
You don't need consent.
You do need consent to search my vehicle.
No, you're wrong.
You don't.
I'd love to see where you got your lottery from.
Stand
You
up.
need consent to search my vehicle.
Oh man, we're gonna find all your meth now.
Oh yeah, all my mess. Yeah, okay.
Then I think I'll foreground the
Why
lights.
can't you just listen? It would be so much easier. No. Relax. You just made something so difficult that didn't have to go that
He
route.
doesn't need to search my vehicle.
Okay, you also don't need to walk up behind him after he told you exit. How many times did he tell you? Don't walk up behind him. What do?
He was looking at me while I was walking up to him. I wasn't walking up behind him. He was watching me.
Let me explain something to you, okay? The tag that's on the car is not supposed to be on it.
Yep, you
so
told
we
me
have
that.
we have to take the tag off the car.
Okay.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Without a license plate on the car is not allowed to be operated on the roadway. Okay.
You said there was no, it wasn't, you weren't going to cite me for it.
I said I wasn't going to take you to jail for the
Okay, that's
misdemeanor
fine.
attaching tag
That's
not assigned.
fine.
Is what I told
That's
you.
fine, but he doesn't need
Okay.
to search my vehicle because you want to search my
It's
vehicle.
an inventory search because we have to document what's in the car because it's being towed. Okay? Now you're going to jail for
Yeah, I gotta go. All right. Anyway, she obstructs and then she argues, and then they find some math. They found math. I think it's like it wasn't even a lot. Well, at least according to them. I think it was. To be honest, I have no idea what's considered a lot and a little in the math world, but I think it's 2 grams. 2 grams of math. Wow, this is a lot longer than I thought it was. Oh yeah, they just argue forever.
His name's Ron.
Oh, and then she has to call the boyfriend. And they actually do.
I'll get you out.
And then you know he pulled up, so. And they don't want to search my vehicle because it's getting fucking towed. I said, there's no reason to search my vehicle. I'm not giving you consent. And they did it anyway.
Are you okay, honey?
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm pissed off, but I'm fine.
I know, okay, so don't
Just be calm and just do what they say, so don't get too low. I don't have fucking money, but I'll call.
I'll bail you out of jail. I'll bail you out of jail. Lynn, thank you so much for the 5 Get the memberships. You are awesome. I really appreciate you. Welcome to the new members. Last time I gifted memberships, it broke YouTube. So let me make sure. Nope, didn't break it. It worked. That's awesome. So thank you so much. I really, really appreciate it. Wednesday through Sunday, so Monday, Tuesdays are no for legal fiction. All right, we're gonna rate Biggin. To take the. It's because the officer called her boyfriend on speaker, and then he had his radio going, so it was on the video side, on their video, not on YouTube. Thank you guys so much. I really appreciate it. Keep sending videos if you can. Thank you so much for the membership milestones, the super chats, the gifted memberships. I will. I think I'm streaming tomorrow. I'm definitely not streaming on Wednesday, but I'll try to give you a little bit more than like a half-hour notice, like I did today. Don't forget your backpacks. School is fun. Yeah, keep sending videos if you come across anything. Court, body cam. I've been getting dinged a lot for shorts, so maybe not so much on the shorts, but if you think I'll like it, I'll probably play it. So you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. I'll see you soon. And most importantly, mods. Thank you so much, mods. You guys are the best. Very, very amazing mods. Where the heck is Ben, by the way? Just kidding. I know he was here earlier.
Shuffle down the station hall, handcuffs clicking, you're about to fall. You scream loud, but it's all for show. Plastic bag on your head, nowhere to go. Spit drips, rage trips, no one cares about your fit. Your spit man says you're ugly. Your dirt helmet fits snugly. You're a star of your own parade. In the lineup of the unmade. Hair and screeches, think she's a queen, but the cops roll eyes, it's a common scene. Her tantrum echoes a broken bell. She's got a one-way ticket to holding cell. Wrist twist, cuff snap, your throne's a jailhouse nap.